it can be quite daunting to launch into your first precision rifle match. It's a fairly new sport. Not a lot of people know what it's about. And one of the biggest things is people look at what they see on YouTube and what they see on Facebook and on social media, and they think it's all about kit. And you have to take masses of kit. So I thought I'd just do a short video just showing what I take to a precision rifle match. I'm quite simplistic in my approach, and I've really slimmed it down just to show you what you can just get away with taking. So I always, when I go to the range, I always use a L-Tech 52-inch drag bag, and the reason is a lot of ranges won't allow you to move around without having it in a bag. So you need some kind of bag to carry your rifle in. And I found this bag has all the pouches. I can pretty much fit everything I need in this bag here, and then anything else that I put in my rucksack is just some food and some water, basically. So obviously the first thing we're going to need is a rifle. So this drag bag will actually fit 2 rifles. So if you are going to the range and you take your 2.2 and your centerfire, they'll both fit in here. And she goes. And zip her up. Next, ammunition. I use these G-Tuck ammo carriers. Each one of these fits 80 rounds, 160 rounds right there. Most matches are 170, 180 rounds, but obviously that's at least my first day sorted. Obviously with that goes magazines, so always make sure you've got at least 2 magazines. You can make do with just the one, but if you have a 12 round stage and you only have 10 round magazines, you're going to want that second one. Next, you've got your barricade bag. So 1 bag's enough. You don't need loads of bags. This one's a cold type one, but there are loads of brands out there you can use. You want it large, or you want it roughly about this size. You want it fairly heavy, and basically when you grip it, you want it to lock in place, so that when you got it on the barricade and you've got your rifle on top, it's not going anywhere. And that's just gonna sit on the outside of my drag bag itself. Next 2 items, so these sort of just go together. So I take a little clipboard with me. So you always get given, well, most matches you get given a matchbook. Matchbook goes in there. I've got my pens for making notes, things I did well on that stage, things I need to improve on, all of my data, all that good stuff. I can write it straight in on my little clipboard here. And we've also got, so this is from Coltac, so this is it's a little dope card. So this sits on the outside of my rifle, just on the side, and then I can use a marker or a China graph to then write on the various targets on a stage and my dope there, so that when I'm actually shooting the stage, that just sits on the left hand side of my rifle, and if I'm unsure or I've forgotten, I can just take a quick glance and all the information I need is there. I always take just some basic tools with me, a little bit of oil, so this is a bottle of Bristol, and then fix-it sticks. I wouldn't go anywhere with my fix-it sticks. Just the basic tools, torque wrench, and some of the regular classic bits you're gonna find on your rifle. Just make sure that every screw and bolt on your rifle, you have a bit for it, and then you can't go far wrong. And that also includes things like your tripods, and your bipods, and basically anything that's got a bolt. Just take the time before you go to a match to make sure you've got the tools for it. If you don't, someone else will. I can guarantee that. I also take a range of just little things for cleaning my scope and my binos. So I've got like a little cloth. I've got some lens tissue here, and I've got some little swabs for getting any dirt or smudges off. I've got a little makeup brush for getting any dust off. especially in the height of summer, you get dust everywhere. Just quick little dust off. And then prominent one for the UK is a little blower. You can get these on Amazon. They cost a couple of quid. Blowing water out of lenses. I learnt this at a match by seeing someone else do it, and I now swear by it. Trying to rub water out of scopes and binos, you just end up with smears. You never get all of it. Whereas if you try and blow on it, you get condensation on it. This, you just puff on it, and it'll get rid of all that water out of there. Really nifty little tool that. It always comes with me. And then the next two little bits are safety. So I've got my ear protection here, little earbuds, and then a range flag. So 99% of ranges, in fact, I can't remember the last time I went to a precision rifle match at a range that didn't require one, will require a range flag to be on at all times. Range flag in your bag, and then you know it's safe. Your rifle stays with a range flag until you're ready to shoot, and as soon as you finish shooting, it goes back in. You just get used to putting these in and out all the time. Well, you just get used to having these in at all times, and you can't get far wrong. So that's pretty much it. That is the bare essentials I go so much with. There's not much more. If I could take extra, I'd probably take an extra bag, and I obviously take my tripod. But other than that, that's all you really need for a match. And I could probably eliminate my toolkit, my oil, even my lens cloths, my little squirty bottle. I could go without them. Even the dope card could go without that. So really, all you actually need is a rifle, bag to carry it in, ammunition, and some magazines, and you're pretty much good to go. The whole point of this, one of the main purposes of doing videos like this, is to show that actually precision rifle isn't something to be scared of. It is a hugely accessible sport. It's great fun. And if for whatever reason you don't have a bit of kit, people will lend it to you. So don't be afraid just to turn up and shoot.